to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get... FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulldogs offense has the ball first today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these 2 running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Mississippi State going up tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reese. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Mosley. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Panthers offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Pressure coming. Got a man. It's Perry. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Wants to return it. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready.
Lofts one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. High the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got it in the middle, it's McNeil. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Payne. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the catch. It's Stone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Perry. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. FIU pushing tempo. On the ground, it's Owens. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Looking to pass, it's Jenkins. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
defensive lineman, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Mosley. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught over the middle. It's Mosley. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Pass interference. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. Finds his man. It's Evans. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to throw. It's Shapen. Grab near the marker. It's Evans. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense, they just can't find any answers.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? That's caught. It's Evans. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Here's a heat. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got the back in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's got it on the move. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
1st and goal, Mississippi State.
Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. arms for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. To the air, it's Jenkins. Plucks it out of the air. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. FIU pushing tempo.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's loose down the middle. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. As an offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
There he goes. And And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. The short hands, it's Mosley. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booth. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They're going back to the ground. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. It's complete on the right side. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. And the Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that 1st down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Pulls it in. It's Stone. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch, it's Perry. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Bringing it back. The 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Fires to the big fella. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the RPO, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring over.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed tonight.